Do you remember what was the first thing you shot? The first short or anything like that?
So unfortunately, when I was growing up, when we were teenagers, the state of the art technology was a VHS camcorder, and we all like pooled our money together. We got a VHS camera, and we would shoot action movies on VHS. God, they were awful, and I'm so happy that I don't think you can find any of them anywhere. We didn't have the internet, so. But yeah, we wanted to do. You couldn't do science fiction because we couldn't do any real special effects with a VHS camera. So we did like action fight scenes, and those were our first, just beat 'em up, fight 'em ups kind of stuff.
Do you remember like putting it together?
Yeah. So I don't remember whose idea it was, but we came up with the idea of like, hey, if John steals his parents' VHS machine and brings it over to my house, we could put two VHS machines together, and then we would play our shots and record them onto the other. So we just did like tape to tape editing. And then when we had the edit, we would put that in the first machine and put a new blank tape. And now as we're transferring the whole thing, we had to add the music and any dialogue with microphones. So in the path of copying tape to tape, I had a record player, two microphones, and all my friends, and we're all like taking turns like, oh yeah, you punched me. And there's a guy with like one of my mom's couch pillows, and we're like hitting the couch pillow. And then my friend's on the record player holding the needle.
So what are you recording to?
Well, it was just tape. It was VHS to VHS tape. Yeah.
So you could put the mics in the VCR?
So how did I do it? I think we had a little mixer, like a little cheap. We had a store called Radio Shack.
Radio Shack.
Yeah, when I was a kid. So we had like a mixer, and so we plug in the you could figure it out. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, hey, bring up the music. And we could do the music, and we would look at the grooves in the record and be like, no, from that record, if you play track 3, that song will fit our fight scene. And so there's like one of my friends had the needle and just waiting, and as we're copying the scene, we're like. And he's like, ugh, and he plays the needle, and then we're doing the dialogue. It was so ridiculous. It was so much fun. It was all like you got, and then if we screwed it up, we rewound the tapes. Like, let's do it again.
It's like the fun stuff you do before the internet.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Sounds so fun though.
It was insane. Yeah, we had a good time, and back then, and then we would show our films to ourselves and like our family and stuff, and it was ridiculous. Now my parents, and I'm gonna call them out because they're never gonna watch this. My parents never watched anything I did. They didn't care. They're like, he's just a weird kid. He's making movies. He's gonna be an engineer. He's gonna be a lawyer or an engineer. He's not gonna be a filmmaker. Blah, idiot. And so they never watched anything. So we would take our films to my friend's house, and then we'd watch it. That's funny.